Hi guys, it's Legionero. Welcome back to my channel, and I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Today I want to do a video on all of my favorite sewing patterns. Now, these are patterns that are in heavy rotation. I have made several different looks or views from the pattern, or I may use the same view just using different fabric or anything like that. You may hear some people say that they don't use a pattern more than once. Once they make it, they don't want to make it again, but not me. If I find a pattern that I absolutely love and it's quick and easy, I will make multiple looks from this pattern. So I want to share with you the 6 patterns that are in heavy rotation when I am sewing. They're my go-to patterns. I know they fit, and sometimes I'm just being lazy. I don't want to bring out a new pattern, and I got to make sure everything fits, make sure the measurements are right. These are my favorite patterns, and these patterns can be hacked, and they all have different views. So hey, why not use them over and over again? That's why we sew, right? To be creative and enjoy the journey. So the first pattern is McCall 6886. Now, this pattern is so popular. And I will pop a picture of the patterns on the screen as well, because I know sometimes trying to show it in the camera, it may be a little hard. But the first one is McCall 6886. I have made this so many times. So the first one is made from a ponte knit from Fine Fabrics. This one is my absolute favorite. The fabric, a plain pattern, if you find some gorgeous fabric, it just brings the pattern to life. And I feel like that's what this fabric did with this pattern. It just brought the pattern to life. It's blue. It has this designs in it. I'm in love with blue. It would be my favorite color, but black is my favorite color. But I mean, the fabric just made the entire pattern pop. So that's the first one, and it's my favorite. The second one is also a ponte knit. It's striped that I got from Fine Fabrics, but I did a little tweak to it. Like I said, you can hack these patterns. I got the inspiration from My Daily Threads, and this was years ago. She made a striped dress similar, and she added some embellished sleeves. So that's what I did with this pattern. I added some embellished sleeves to it and with the stripes. And I was really proud of myself because I matched those stripes very well. You probably can't see it in the picture, but trust me, I matched those stripes. The third one is a black, made from a black ponte knit. It's kind of hiding up under this pattern. I can't remember the number for this pattern, but it's a Vogue pattern. It's a coat, and I made this pattern following Mimi G's step-by-step tutorial. So I'll pop that Vogue pattern number on the screen for you. But up under it is a McCall 6886, and it's black, form-fitting, what do they call them? Bodycon. I don't know why that was escaping me, but yeah, I thought it was perfect for under the coat. And I also made a brown ponte knit one, but you can't really see it because it's hiding under another jacket pattern. But again, perfect pattern. It has different versions: crew neck, v-neck. You can change the length of the dress. You can use it as a base and then put a ruffle at the bottom. You can do like I did in the stripe one with the embellished sleeves. There's so much you can do with McCall 6886. And I think everybody in the sewing community has this pattern. Yeah, it's a great pattern. And it's easy. So just think about it. If you do short sleeves, you have 2 pieces, front, back. I can't remember if it has a neckband or not. I can't remember because it's been a while since I made one, but quick and easy pattern. That's it. The next pattern is McCall 7061. All right. This is, I want to say it's a sleepwear pattern, but I've turned it into the entire outfit. I've turned into several different outfits. That's also one of my favorites. I love it because the top and the dresses have the pocket in the front of it. So I've made this several times. The first one I made in a black ponte knit from Fine Fabrics. You can't really see the details of it because it is in black, but it's super comfortable. That time I made it in a large, but I could stand to do a medium because a large was very big on me. But usually with patterns I'm not sure of, I cut a larger size because my mom always say you can make it smaller, but you can't make it bigger. Right. And that was view D of the pattern that was made in the black ponte knit. The second one I made is a jersey camo knit that I got from Fine Fabrics, and I am in love with camo print. If I can make everything out of camo print, I would. I think I've said that here on the channel before. And this is view C and F. So the top and the bottom is what I made with that particular fabric. And the next one is a gray jersey knit that I got from Fabric World. I found it on the table at Fabric World. That was one of my lucky finds. I've done a video on Fabric World, so if you've seen those videos, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a marathon treasure hunt trying to find fabric from Fabric World. But it's a great jersey knit. And I actually cut a medium for this one, and it had a much better fit for me. All right, and this last one, I did the hoodie, which is view A, and I left off the pocket with this one. I didn't want to add the pocket, but this is fabric. It's like a green and cream that I found at Fine Fabrics in the remnant section. So beautiful fabric. It held up very well. It's a little bit thicker than a jersey, but not as thick as a ponte. And it was a remnant, so it wasn't labeled, but I just know it was a knit fabric. And I made the hoodie. I love a good hoodie. The next one is McCall 7135. Right, and I love the pattern because it has 3 different options. It has a cardigan, a jumpsuit, and a dress. And I've made the jumpsuit and the dress several times. I haven't made the cardigan. And one thing about this pattern, I'm in Mimi G's Sew It Academy. So one of the courses, I believe course 16, is that pattern. So the skirt is made a little differently. It's a wrap skirt or a faux wrap skirt. And I appreciated that step-by-step video, the course for that, because I would have been so confused trying to put the skirt together for that pattern. So I am in the Sew It Academy. I absolutely love the Sew It Academy. It's teaching me so many techniques, and I really do need to sit down and take more of the classes. They have a ton of classes in Sew It Academy. I don't know how this turned into an advertisement of Sew It Academy, but the point is, I followed that video because I love a video tutorial. I'm a visual learner, and if I can watch somebody put the pattern together, then I can do it. And that's what I did with that pattern from Sew It Academy. Anywho, right, so the first time I made this pattern, I made it in a gray, in a black and gray jersey knit, and it's the dress, and it's modified. I'll mention one more thing about the Sew It Academy. In the Sew It Academy, on the envelope, the dress, it has a long skirt, like a maxi skirt, but when Mimi showed us how to do it in the Sew It Academy, she shortened the skirt. So I decided to shorten the skirt because I don't always like to wear longer skirts. So I appreciated that. So I made the shorter version. And I found that fabric at Fine Fabrics, and it was also in the remnant section. The next one I made the jumpsuit, and I made it in a brown ponte knit. I love warm, soft colors, so brown, gray, cream, colors like that. I really, really love those colors. So, of course, I'm in love with that jumpsuit. And this one was also modified in the Sew It Academy to be a little bit shorter. So you'll see that I shortened the pants part of the jumpsuit in this brown ponte knit. The next one is a black and white scuba knit. Then it's the jumpsuit. And again, absolutely in love with this jumpsuit. I wear this jumpsuit everywhere. If I got to go to a wedding, I'm wearing this jumpsuit. If I got to go to a party, I'm wearing this jumpsuit. But yes, you get the point. I love this jumpsuit. And then I made the jumpsuit again in a floral print. And I actually found that print at the fabric joint. And it was just sitting. We went on an excursion to the fabric joint. And one of my soul sisters said, hey, this fabric is $1.99. So of course I snatched that up. So I decided to make a jumpsuit using that pattern, one of my favorite patterns for that jumpsuit. And I wore it in the Atlanta Sewing Style photo shoot, the first photo shoot that we did for Atlanta Sewing Style. And last but not least, I made this dress in a red ponte knit. I don't particularly like this make because I went up a size larger on the wrap top for some reason, and it looks all baggy and anywho, but yes, I made it also in a red ponte knit, and I also made the shorter version of it. So the next one is McCall 7100, and I'll pop a picture up on the screen of it because I don't have the pattern near me right now. But this is a bomber jacket. Growing up, I loved bomber jackets, and even though I've made a couple, a lot, I'm surprised I haven't made more of them because I'm in love with a bomber jacket. As a matter of fact, I plan on making two more, one from a floral print and one from like a lacy type print from Fine Fabrics. I just need to go to Fine Fabrics and get the print fabric. So this one is a gray and black camo print. And again, y'all know I love camo. And this is one of my favorite outfits because it has drop crotch pants. The drop crotch pants is from a quick sew pattern. I want to say 3701, but I'll pop it on the screen. But I wanted a camo print bomber jacket, and I had that fabric in my stash. That was a very popular fabric at Fine Fabrics. They had rolls and rolls of it, so I bought as much as I could, and now they're out. So every time they restock that fabric, I make sure I get some of it, which they haven't done in a while. The next one is like a brown, different color African print or Ankara print that I got from Fine Fabrics that I made this version of it. The next one is a blue Ankara print. This is also one of my favorite outfits because it has the little short skirt, right? And I also learned how to make that skirt in Sew It Academy. That's in one of the classes. That was the first drafting class that we did in Sew It Academy. We drafted a top as well as a skirt, and that's one of these skirts that I made, and it went perfectly with the bomber jacket. And the rare occasion that you'll see me in some high heels. And I know I said those are my favorites. Okay, I know I said those other ones were my favorite, but this one with the Thor Ragnarok fabric with Thor and Hulk. When I saw this fabric in Joann's, I grabbed this fabric so quick. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a backpack or if I was going to do a bomber jacket, but I decided on the bomber jacket, which was a good decision for me because anytime I'm going somewhere and it's a little bit cooler or it's going to be cooler where I'm going and it's comic book related or Comic-Con, Dragon Con thingies, I know I can grab my jacket. And everybody always goes, "Ooh, I love that jacket. Where'd you get it?" I go, "I made it." I went to the movies, I think when Endgame came out, I wore my jacket and people were like, "Whoa, where did you get that jacket?" So I think that one took the cake on being my favorite one. Yeah. Right? And last but not least, I'm combining these two patterns, and I'll pop them up on the screen because I don't want to put the two envelopes on the screen together. Is Simplicity 8376 and Simplicity 8378. You all have seen these multiple times. So the first look is a combination of both of the patterns. It's a black and white look. The top is, of course, the 8376, and the pants is 8378. And I did a color blocking. And I got the fabric from Fine Fabrics, both the black and the white fabric. And I just decided to make an outfit and do some color block pants. And these two patterns are part of Simplicity's pattern hacking line. So when you look at the pattern, I'll show you one of them. So when you look at the pattern, they have different options over on the side of how you can modify and hack the pattern. So that's why I love those patterns so much, because you can do so much with them. And then I have my black and white polka dot outfit. And with that one, I did the top, of course, and then the bottom, I did the wide leg version of the pants. So here's the pattern here, where it has the different versions of it. And the first one I did the slim leg, and I put some elastic at the bottom of it. All right, so I made the pants in a brown ponte knit, and I made a culotte version of the pattern. So I just took one of the patterns and just measured down how far I wanted the pants to go, and that's what I made from the brown. All right, and so I made another top, and it's this grayish brownish fabric. I don't know what color this is, but I used the top for this particular pattern, and the bottom is a Berta pattern. I have to pop that number on the screen because I'm not sure what it is, but it's drop crotch, so you know I'm in love with it. I think I'm wearing it all summer, coming up this summer, that same outfit. Yep. I'll probably make it in different colors. Yeah, because I visit my Publix down the street a lot, and they probably like, that girl wear the same thing every day. So the last two, I was going to Dragon Con, and I found this Avengers fabric at Hobby Lobby. So the first one I made a dress, and that was my birthday. That was my birthday outfit. So I took it was supposed to be a baby doll top, but I cut the bottom part too long, so it ended up being a dress. So the top part is of the Avengers fabric, and the bottom part is a gray ponte knit that I found at Fine Fabrics. So that was my birthday outfit, completely in love with it. And then the last one, this actually does look like pajamas, but I did wear it to Dragon Con. It was super comfortable though. The top is just a t-shirt that I got from Joann's. The bottom I made more culottes of the Avengers print fabric, and my style was super comfortable that day. It did look like night clothes though. All right, that's it. Those are my favorite sewing patterns. Those are the sewing patterns that are in heavy rotation. I love them because they're so versatile. They have different views. You can hack the patterns, and you can use a variety of different fabrics, especially the bomber jacket. You can use cotton cloth, you can use silk, you can use lace, you can use knit, corduroy, denim. That bomber jacket, you can pretty much do a lot with it. And with the McCall 7100, it's unlined, but I like to line mine. But I think the next ones I'm going to make them out of knit fabric, so I won't line them, which will make the process a whole lot quicker. But yeah, you can do a lot with these patterns. If you have any questions about the patterns, leave them in the description box below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Also, let me know if you have made these particular patterns. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.